My dad just called me this morning and said, go hop in the fuel elevator and go start. So I'm gonna try to figure out which hydraulic to use to lower it down. There we go. Alright, everything is going good. Like right there, I was having some clog ups, like with the bean stubble. I don't really know why, but it has stopped doing that, which is good. I've got quite a bit done over by those, I don't know if you can see, but there's like white stakes over there. That's the property line, but I got over to the telephone pole left, so not much. We're getting it done fast. After this field, I'm gonna go to the field I put in Henderson, the 32 acres in the last video, and then I'll probably be done for the day. Every hour or so, I like just to come out and take a lap around the machine, make sure everything's looking the way it should, just so I don't mess anything up, which everything does look good, nothing wrong. Okay. got done with last field, just unfolding into the field I am in now. In the last video I was putting the anhydrous on. But I might have to leave soon from this field because it's 1:30 now and I have to leave from the school at 3:30 for state FFA. It's Sunday, but I got nominated, I filled out a form to see if I would be able to be a star farmer or star agricultural production in Iowa. Alright, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the star farmer because I got nothing else to talk about. But yeah, it was more of a not a form, but it was like a paper. It was like 6 paragraphs. Well, I had to write a paragraph for each question, and I think there was like 6 or 8 questions. But yeah, it was just explaining like what I did to achieve the star farmer or star agriculture production in Iowa. So I just filled those questions out, and then the top 4 people that they liked the most got chosen, and I was one of the 4. So I go down today, and then I have an interview today, and then I have another interview tomorrow about just what I do and what my SAE project consists of. And yeah, I guess I'll tell you what I do for my SAE project. I farm 40 acres, and I have a swine. I do a swine like for the fair. That's one of my SAE projects. And then beef production. This year I just bought 16 head of cattle, and then I'll just feed those out and whatever. But the last one, or there's 2 more. I guess the YouTube channel is one, just showing people like what I do on the farm and just what the farms are really about. Because here, one sec, I'm turning around here. Last one is custom spraying. I sprayed 1,000 acres last year, and then this year I have 5,000 acres booked. And I think they like that. I don't know what they really look at when they pick people, but I'm very diverse, I can say that. I think they like that, being diverse between cattle, pigs, custom spraying, and farming. Those are 4 big ones, but yeah, I'm just chugging away here. See you guys later. Okay, I didn't get quite done. I have like 3 acres left, but I gotta go. But found this. I don't know what it is, piece of metal thing. It's on one of the sweeps that moves. I'm gonna go set it up on the stairs, and then Grandpa's truck is way over yonder. Probably a mile away. I'm gonna go walk to it. But yep, I'll see you guys when I see ya. Hello everyone. We're in the planter now. We got back. Well, I got back from convention yesterday. I was up on the big stage, got my award, and then didn't win, but I was still up there in the top 4 out of how many people were there?
7,250.
Yeah. So quite a few people. The field we're in now is the field I was cultivating last time. But Dad's gonna put her down. There you go. What do we got over here?
If you can see it, that's our 2020. Usually green is good, so if you see some yellow, that's usually because something is catching up with something.
Yeah, it's really hard to see on the camera, but...
And red is bad, so...
Yeah. So a lot of technology into it, really.
You've got your singulation. Yeah. That's how many seeds that you're planting perfect. Like 100%, it means that's perfect. I mean, we're at 98.8. I like to be above 99, but, you know, obviously 98.8 is right there. It shows you how many skips you have. Right now I'm at 0.8% skips, and how many multiples, which means how many seeds are doubling up. Tells me my speed in this corner, that's 5.8 miles an hour. My vacuum gauge is 22. That's usually kind of where I run that. This on the left hand corner is how much downforce that you have. So we've got airbags that's on the planter, and that's putting pressure down, so the each row is making good solid contact with the dirt. That's at 100% right now. We'll get out when we get to the end, and we'll dig some seeds, and we will we'll see how our depth is. I checked it earlier, but it never hurts to check it 2 or 3 times a day.
Checking how deep we are. Sorry about the wind in the future, if you can hear it now. I don't know. It's blowing pretty hard today.
Field conditions are really good though. If you get down, just a little ways, you can start to see the different color where the moisture is. Where it starts getting dark, that's where the moisture is. And you want to put your seed down there where the moisture is.
Found our first one. That little red dot. That's a seed. The other one should be right around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. That's perfect, ain't it?
Yep, we're looking at about 4 to 6 inch spacing, and depth-wise, the easiest way to tell, if you get a stick here like this, you measure like that, come up here like so. We're right at about 2 1/4 inches. Yeah. And that's ideal. That's perfect. If we were going to have like really warm days coming up, you could probably get away with planting a little bit shallower, but the deeper you plant your seed, the more root establishment you're going to have, like come in the summer months. So when your plant is starting to look for water, if it gets dry this summer, you're going to want your seed down there so your roots get established. If you have any windstorms, it's only going to help keep your plant from hopefully not blowing over. So.
I just finished. Dad's holding up right now. I'm gonna take the tender and truck back to the shop, go park it, and then I'll meet him there. Dad's in the forklift now. He's gonna get that seed box off the tender, and then put it next to the other empty one. And then these other ones are full yet. So I think this is my seed here. There should be 17 bags, I think. Dad asked if I wanted to take it off, but I'll just roll the clip and you guys will know why. Hit it. Made it back home. We're in the pen here, but We took what was it, the 4 or 5 of them that were the bigger ones. We took those out, put them in the bigger lot, and we're here now. And Dad went to go get some medicine for this calf over here. He's not feeling too good, so we're gonna give him some medicine to hope him feel a little bit better. But yep, this will probably be the end. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.